sponsors and community that helps us to thrive here. Manga needs no introduction. I invite Sunil Varghese, Manga President, to come on stage.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sunil Varghese, the President of Malayali Association of Northern California. First of all, heartfelt thanks, congratulations to the pillar of Solace, our own Mrs. Shiba Chechi, for running this organization with the same spirit and enthusiasm the last more than a decade. I know, we all know how difficult it is to run an organization, especially a non-profit organization that takes care of kids who need medical attention. Not just medical attention, the love, empathy, and the great humanitarian supporting this cause, a role model for each one of us tonight. Give her a big round of applause for her hospitality that gives the message to the world where we live. Manga has been a proud supporter of Solace since last couple of years. It is our pleasure to continue to support with all love and affection, the same way, the same impact what Shiba Chechi has towards Solace. And Jayakumar sir, we met him yesterday as well. Thank you for being a patron for Solace and giving the right advice to take Solace to the next level. And CP John sir, I'm meeting you for the first time. I saw you or all the debates. Thank you for being here in the Bay Area and welcoming you as well. On behalf of Manga, we would like to contribute our fund we have raised toward this good cause with the help of our board members. So I invite all the board members to come forward with me to hand over this check to Shiba Chechi.
Thank you, Manga. Silicon Valley Lions Club is part of the Lions Club International, world's largest service club organization dedicated to bettering the quality of life of less fortunate people in the community around the world. I invite Kush Bodhan to hand over today a donation of $15,000 on behalf of Lions Club.
Good evening, everybody. I am a huge skeptic. I really am. And last year, James, Gopa, where is Gopa? Here he is. Both of them approached me and said, hey, would you like to donate to Solace? And I said, sure, but I'd really like to see where this money is going to, and I really want to see it. So I finally came to the conclusion that this is not an idea. This is not somebody just talking, because we were there the entire day. We saw all the kids. There were about 50 of them. Not only were the kids served, there was one gentleman who came there and we said, hey, where is your child? And he started crying and he said, I am sorry, but she passed away 3 days ago. I want to tell you a little story. To all the kids that came, I did the old American thing. Give me 5. Well, she gave me 5. After about 10 minutes, they said, hey, you're needed up on the stage. So I was walking up to the stage. This little kid who had no hair because she was going through a cancer treatment comes up to me, big smile, and she goes, give me 5. It is our duty to take care of Solace, and to that end, our club, the Silicon Valley Lions Club, will donate this year $15,000. Thank you.
Thank you, Lions Club members. I invite CP John to say a few words, ex-chairman, Government of Kerala Planning Commission.
Thank you very much. I'm very delighted to be with you in this proud evening. I know Shiba Amir for the last 20 years as mother of Nilu. Whenever I went to her home to spend some time with Nilu and empower her in her fight against cancer, always Nilu empowered me and my friends. Her poetry reciting, her storytelling, her kind words, her tamashas, so many things I still recall. How she could do that? She very well knew that she was having a terminating disease. But I would say she could do that because she had a bold mother. I think Shiba Amir is the boldest mother who braced the most difficult waves in an individual's life. I know her father, Shiba's father as well as Nilu's father. I'm coming from her hometown in that way. She had a lot of properties, wealth, etc., etc. She could have taken another route to mitigate her sorrows even. But she did it in a meticulous manner. And I wonder, Shiba, I'm not believing me. I'm standing in California to say a few words about Solace and Nilu. I wonder. It's an amazing organization built by a mother. So I'm not saying more, she's weeping. I know the difficulties she faced, but the boldness she had is the best example any woman in this world can have. I'm not telling you to applause. This is a moment of self-reflection. We have to reflect ourselves, what we are doing. I was asking me what you were doing in Kerala. Did you do anything to the children like Nilu? And when I evaluated myself listening to this program, I had just a pass mark in my exams. Yes, I did something. But I could have done so many things. So I tell you in this wonderful evening, evaluate yourself. What I could do, what I can do in future. There is a notion of responsibilities, not opportunities. There is a notion of responsibilities which we have to shoulder. So let us shoulder the responsibilities to give something back to the society that built us. That is the meaning of Solace. And coming to some policy issues, since I'm a policy man, Jaykumar sir is standing with us. He was a chief secretary, he was a vice chancellor. He was an influencer for several decades in Kerala society. But unfortunately, our policy making is limping behind the stark realities of our life. So again, when I go back, along with doing something more for the children, for the patients, for the have-nots, we have to step up the policies. We have to improve the policy content of our life, to compel the political system of our country as well as any other society. you have to do this. This is not only a charity done by a person. It is the entitlement of the sick. It is the entitlement of the poor. It is the entitlement of the society. Even if you smile at them, as Sheba does, that smile is entitled for them. So if you can smile at a child, smile at a mother with a daughter in her hand suffering from cancer, that smile itself is entitled to that child and the mother. So it is entitlement. This is an era of entitlement. It is not an era of rights only. It is not the right of charity, it is entitlement. So it is a deferred right, a deferred entitlement. So I request Jagumar Supar especially, he still has the clout to do so many things in our country. He is of course retired personnel as the Chief Secretary, but still he commands such a clout, such a power, such a soft power, even though he is out of power. There are very few people like him. So I'll ask him, I request him, I ask you to compel anybody in policy making, do this. As Sheba said, make the whole treatment for the children suffering from cancer free. Nothing more, nothing short. Make it free. That's a policy. Government is spending immense amount of money, but still we are limping. In this juncture, I have to remember the name of Woman Chanti. Isn't it? He was a person of compassion and commitment, as he said. 4 C's. He had 4 C plus. But unfortunately, he is no more. He also suffered from cancer. That is an irony. But I am not prolonging my speech, already prolonged. Sorry for taking too much time from your beautiful evening. Thank you very much for inviting me to say a few words. Moreover, it was quite accidental me to be here. I just was here to visit my young friend sitting in front of me. He is a vice president of a company. He is very young. Rakesh Kulangara. But I introduce him to you. He is the son of my closest colleague in Kasaragod, and this is my contribution to Solace in San Jose. Make use of him. He has a good network among the company people and experts and so many people. I hope Rakesh will work along with you. Thank you very much.
I will take 1 minute of yours for offering such a I mentioned about him earlier. He traveled all the way to Solace, and he spent one full day with us and with our 40 cancer children and their parents. Thank you so much. Thank you, Walt. Just a minute. Walt. Thank you so much, Walt. He's not from India, not from Kerala, but he traveled all the way to our organization, to our Solace. So love you so much. And I want to call one person who is standing behind me, Mr. Thomas Tekkenar. Only because of him, all this happened here. Many years back, he invited me here only because of that, his close friend's sister is coming to USA, so I have to call her. Otherwise, it will not good. Only because of that, he called me to San Francisco, and he called upon some of his friends, and I explained about Solace. So he decided that day when I was speaking to that audience, his face was, he was smiling at me, and he is becoming so happy and proud about me, just like I felt that my brother is sitting in front of me, and he's becoming very much proud about me, and he decided to start Solace here. So I used to call him, he's the founder of Solace Charities, and all the friends, all the way, Thrissur Engineering College students, and my brother's classmates, all over USA is decision, വെളിച്ചം അവർ സ്പ്രെഡ് ചെയ്ത് ഇവിടെ എല്ലാവരും അവിടെ ഭക്ഷണം വിളമ്പുന്ന മുറിയിലും ഫുഡ് എല്ലായിടത്തും അവരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. അവരൊക്കെ തോമസിൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സാണ്. നോട്ട് ഓൺലി ഹിയർ ഇൻ ബോസ്റ്റൺ, ഇൻ എവറിവെയർ, ഇൻ ഡാലസ്, എവറിവെയർ many friends are with him. So give him a very big hug.
Thank you. Unfortunately, we have to fast forward things a little bit. But thanks for all the great speeches and the messages. This is why we are here today. I call upon Bay Malayali Organization, Leban Matthew, President of Bay Malayalis, to the stage, and also Vanitha, Geeta George from Vanitha, if she is here, to come up on the stage. Indian School of Dance, Rani Sunil has always been an ardent supporter for Solace. If she is here, please come to the stage. And World Malayali Council, please come on the stage. We also invite Sargavedi, Raji Menon and Vinod Menon to the stage. Thank you, Vanitha. Thank you, Bay Malayali team. World Malayali Council team will be handing over the check to Sheba Chechi. Thank you, all our sponsors, donors, community. We are Sargavedi team, please come on stage. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sargavedi team. I hope I didn't miss anyone.